Hello everyone. I'm going to try to make some vegan pancakes. I'm totally all stuffed up. My allergies are killing me. But my daughter wants pancakes. So I have some ground flax here that I just freshly ground myself. I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. I don't know if I need quite that much. 2 tablespoons into a bowl, and I'm going to add a tablespoon or so of water to that and let that sit, and I'll be back. So just add your water and mix it around. I didn't quite put 2 tablespoons, but I think I might put 1 more. A little bit more water just to... You just want it to be a little gooey, which it already is. I have my flax mixture here. This is 2 tablespoons of flaxseed, 2 tablespoons of water. I've let that gel for quite a bit. And I'm just going to pour everything into my blend tech. So because I'm going to do that, I'm going to start with the milk. So I'm going to use 1 1/4 cups of milk. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn this light on here. We'll see how far this gets. I just made this coconut milk. Okay, so that's less than a cup. So I have my nice new batch of fresh coconut milk. So that's, just put the 1 cup line there. 1 1/4 cup of milk. Okay, guys. So it calls for 1 1/4 cup of milk. It calls for, this is the recipe I'm looking at, it calls for 1 egg. I'm going to call that an egg. So instead, 1 1/4 cup of milk, coconut milk, 2 tablespoons of ground flax. I need 3 1/2 teaspoons of baking powder. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, and I have a half measurement here. So I'm following a different recipe that I've made before, but I'm making it fully vegan today. So there we go. A tablespoon of white sugar, which I have. I'm slowly dwindling my white sugar supply. This is a small amount, so I'm not going to worry about that. But I typically don't use white sugar. So there's a tablespoon. Need some salt as well. Just, I've got some Himalayan sea salt. I think it says here a teaspoon of salt. I'm just going to give this a few. Okay. A few turns of that. I need 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour. Okay. 1 cup. And I need 1 1/2. 1 1/2. Now it also calls for, in the non-vegan variety, calls for 3 tablespoons of butter, melted. 1. Just about 2. And let's just 3, and I need a tiny bit more. That's it. Oh, actually that's not it, because I love cinnamon. So here we go. I'm just going to do a few taps. Let's call that like a teaspoon of cinnamon. Okay, so the awesome thing about the blend tech, you know, I'm not separating anything from dry, from wet. I'm just putting it all in the blend tech. And I'm going to hit the batter. See the batch right there? Okay. You can see the flecks from the flax. And there we go. It's a nice, thick batter. So I'm going to try this now. I'm going to warm up the waffle grill. That's what my daughter wants. And I'll be back in a moment. Okay, everybody, the grill is And I'm going to pour my batter. Of course, you shouldn't. That might be too much. Hope it's not, but. And I'm just going to close. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, let me check. I know the light's supposed to go off. I never totally trust it. Okay, I didn't put enough in there, which is fine. I will add a little bit more for the next one. Let's turn that over. Let's see how it looks. Nice. The flax gives it a little bit more of a whole grain sort of look to it. Perfect. This will be for my daughter. So I will put one more. That should be a good full waffle right there. I think I learned something. Maybe the light only goes on when you put it on that side. Okay, we'll be back momentarily, guys. Actually, I'm wrong. The light did come on over here, so that's good. And, oh, it just came off. Perfect. So let me have a look. Okay, good. A little light. I mean, I might let that go just a little bit longer. Let's, in the meantime, have a taste of these waffles, which are stuck up on here. Let's add a little bit of syrup, and I'll just take a little bite. And they're perfectly good. So you can make vegan pancakes. I just replaced the flax. They held up well. I mean, obviously I've made waffles with this, but you can, it's the same mixture I use to make pancakes. There you go. Alright, I'm gonna make a pancake as well. Let's see how this turns out. So, the pot's not too hot yet. I should probably let it get a little hotter, but I'm impatient. Okay guys, so here are the pancakes. You'll notice when you make them, they look slightly different in terms of how they fry up. And I guess that's because of the no egg. But they come out perfectly. I mean, they're not guck in the pan. They form, and the waffles tasted good. So I just wanted to show, as well, the option for pancakes with, you know, this vegan pancake recipe. Alright, thank you for watching.